Okay, so I recorded this video. This is editor me, by the way. So I recorded this video, and then I realized I did not record the sound from OBS. So you're just gonna see me jumping around, uh, and now I seem like an idiot to possibly my neighbors because these walls in the dorms are stupid thin. And my roommate, if he was outside the door at any point in time when I was recording this. Anyway, this is just a quick little update video that I wanted to do about the world, or at least the main area where I've been basing so far, because I do have a little bit of a plan for it, and you'll see the rest in the video. So my main plan for said area, I made a map so it would be easier to tell you, is kind of outline certain areas and try and make like a little bit of a story to the area, where the area near the foundry and like the farm and the spruce area and the quarry would be kind of the poor or subpar area to live in. The area between like the main villager or yeah, the main villager farm and the houses kind of towards the like very back of the village, the three houses back there. That area would be uh the meh area, and then like the area jutting out to the side would be the affluent, or not really the affluent area. That would be the kind of, I wouldn't say rich, but I'd for sure say touristy area. So within this village, I put like a hardware store kind of near the foundry, kind of where my house is. Like there's the house, and then there's the hardware store, and that's where the Fletcher is. That's where the toolsmith, armorer, all those people are. I need a name for it because right now the placeholder sign just says Name and Co. Hardware store, and behind that is the library area. I also need a name for that. I'm only gonna have a singular librarian. I'll just throw a couple of books within the house that's already there, just to I don't know, make it feel a little bit more alive. And all I need is mending, so just keep cycling the villager till I get that. Right across from the villager would be a pawn shop, where I'd have a cleric, because they're the ones that will sell you redstone, they'll sell you lapis, they'll sell you. That's kind of all I need them for, I'm gonna be honest with you. But try and make it look like a stereotypical pawn shop. Replace the glass in the building with tinted glass. Put in like iron bars, like you've seen pawn shops. Maybe not. Okay, if you've seen Pawn Stars, it's not like that at all. But if you've seen an actual pawn shop that isn't constantly overrun by cameras, it's gonna have iron bars between you selling and the pawn owner buying. So I'm gonna try and do something like that with. In this area, I was thinking of putting a not a smoke shop, but a smokehouse kind of thing, where like you have the. I'm thinking of putting a fisherman villager in there, and one of the villagers that trades for the beefs and whatnot. Putting them there and kind of changing that little chimney area within there to be more of like a smoke pit kind of thing, and doing something with that. This building, which is right next to it, is in a very similar style. It was also, I was thinking of making this a grocery store. Put a couple of, I say a couple, probably just one or two farmer villagers in here, and then put a couple of item frames with different foodstuffs in there, just for decoration. The building that's right next to it is going to be a lodge, and I need a name for the town that I've set up. And that lodge is kind of going to be like a bed and breakfast kind of thing. Not really an actual full-on lodge like you'd see like the Econo Lodges or Best Westerns, but more like a bed and breakfast where you have like the breakfast nook area in the bottom floor, and then you have the top floor, which is your bedroom. Something like that. There's not going to be any villagers there. It's just going to be like a temp base if I decide to, like, get Essential Mod and invite some of my friends to play, so they can have a place to at least sleep for a short time while they're there, and just kind of get set up, even though World Spawn is very far away. When it comes to the villager breeder, I want to keep that where it is. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it explicitly. I might just put it in like a flat gray box and just make it like that one sleazy part of town where after the final like the quitting time, like the workers from the foundry will uh, frequent that portion of town. Hopefully YouTube doesn't demonetize this, but yeah, that's going to be what that building is supposed to be because, well, yeah, you get. I also don't know what I'm going to do with the quarry. I don't want to get rid of it, um, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it. If I'm going to put like farms in there, because then that would make everything like stupid laggy in this little area, and I'm playing on a laptop. So till I upgrade to a PC, which is more than likely never, that's going to stay as just a massive pit in the ground. There's a tiny little sugarcane farm and a enchanting area, and that's it. The hole was mainly just dug for fun. And so that's what's kind of going to happen in the off-camera mining world for a little bit. So yeah, before I actually start building in this area, what I'm going to do is finish my nether tunnel to the fortress partly on stream. Getting most of it done now is kind of better in my opinion, so you don't just see me placing blocks, because that's not interesting. I know that much. But I'm going to finish that on stream, probably this Friday. And when it comes down to it, explore that on stream, for one. For two, bring back all the loot, again on stream, get at least one blaze rod. And off stream, I will set up the pawn shop and the library. And by setup, I mean get the villager in place, and that's it. When it comes to actually decorating the Vestos, it'll take me a little bit longer, just because I need to get some other things, but that will be done on stream, and then it will be edited down and then put on YouTube. When it comes down to the smoke shack and the grocery store, that'll also be done on stream, or no, partly on stream, partly off, because villagers are a pain to deal with, and then it's weird to deal with them on stream because they somehow know that you're streaming and want to embarrass you. But I'll get that all done at some point, and then I can actually start building and beautifying the area, and well, beautifying the affluent areas, and then ruining the area that I currently have my house in. And by ruining, I just mean make it look a little bit more traveled, I guess, more worn. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one.